What's up, daddies? A few weeks ago, I got a lip piercing, a tattoo, and went to a Fall Out Boy concert all in the same day. I have officially turned into my Tumblr archive of 2015. Wait, hold on. Siri, pull up my Tumblr blog.
I didn't find anything matching Tumblr blog.
Siri, Warped Tour is ending next year. You have to get on this shit. I am going through the archives.
Tell me that's not me.
Tell me that is not me.
Tell me they're both not me.
I have no example for this one. I just did too much for the last one. I thought I would give you guys an explanation for how emo I can actually get. But with every tattoo I give an explanation of, we would cover it up with Tattoo Be Gone spray. And the more emo we get, the less emo I become. However, my dumbass did not pick up Tattoo Be Gone spray, but airbrush legs, spray on perfect legs in an instant. So with every tattoo explanation I give, I'm gonna give another spray. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna strut. Cause these legs be looking like Elmer glue. But first, shameless self-promo, if you've not seen the show I did called Guilty Party on YouTube, go check it out. Season 1 is fully out. You guys can click the link in the description box to go binge watch it. I had to cover my tattoos for the role because I was just like too punk rock. Am I emo or am I punk rock? Do I need labels? The show is so dramatic. Tila Dunn is in it, Jesse Page, Kean Lawley, a bunch of other YouTubers. Go watch it if you want to. It's all out. I think it's fantabulous, and please say that I sent you. Okay, let's do it. Bitches be making noise outside. I'm making art. A tiny little cactus with a tiny little crown. This is the first tattoo I got. I got it 3 days after leaving my folks' house. Ooh. Voice cracks for days. Puberty for weeks. Baby boy for months. Daddy for years. Do you hear these noises outside? I will scratch. If you look at someone with a crown on their head, you think, oh, are they a king or are they a queen? Are they a boy or are they a girl? But you don't do that with a cactus. It is just a cactus. It can just be, and that's fine. It can just be royal. So for me, I got this right after I left my folks' house, and it was just a big reminder of just like being you. You can just be royal, and that's fine. And now the legs. Mama! Warning, flammable. Because these legs are fire! Lover boy in a mouth! This tattoo, I think, is my now favorite. I think teeth with gaps and that are crooked are like the cutest things in the entire world. It's weird, like things that people find as flaws. It's so strange. Like how many comments I get about like having acne because like I'm on testosterone. I'm going through puberty. There's literally nothing I can do. I just have to wait this out. But it's funny because like the way people look at you differently because I've got something that's red on my skin or because my tooth is turned a certain way. And that's all societal. That's all what's happening right now because in 100 years this could be hella cute. People getting tattoos of freckles on their face right now, like that was not happening in the 70s. That was not happening when our parents were kids. That was an insecurity for so many people, having freckles. Let's start living in 2037. Let's start getting acne tattoos. I'm gonna get an acne tattoo next. But that's all the info I'm gonna give on this one right now. Is this beauty? Human. I got this tattooed right after I came out as transgender. I am an FTM trans guy, and I got human tattooed because just like a human. Is this beauty? Why is this beauty? Michael, my sunflower shark lover, and Jorba, the shark sandwich. I got 2 shark tattoos in a 24-hour period, which you guys already know about. You guys can watch my video because you guys designed this. Ferris Glow, bitch. Little pointy safety pin. Spark notes. I have blood relatives that I didn't know about, and they found me because of YouTube. I ended up getting reunited with like a slew of family members. One of them being my grandma Mimi. You being too much of a hoe?
Absolutely want to be more of one.
Who you may know from my past video. She is a crazy bitch. And literally after one of the first times of just meeting her, she gave me a key to her house. And on the key, there was a safety pin. And it's just a sign of love that I had not felt in a really long time. And her and I are incredibly, incredibly close. Her nickname literally is Memes. Like everyone calls her Memes. My life is a joke. Bare legs are nice, but airbrush legs are irresistible. A sketch of Michelangelo's David with a mask. Lots of thoughts in my head went into this tattoo. Advice I was told back in the day, which you can use in a number of different ways, was to find the David in the marble. It was that when Michelangelo was creating David, he literally started with a slab of marble. But he saw the David in the marble. He saw what it could be. So you can take that with your life, you can take that with your career path, you can take with whatever you want. You don't just have to take the marble. You can see what's inside of it and you can make anything you want from it. I feel like that's something that I've definitely done and try to do with my life. And for the mask, I love masks for one. But I also love this poem by Shel Silverstein. It's all about this dude who is blue. And he's going around the world trying to find someone else who is blue, but he's wearing a mask. And the other person who's blue is also wearing a mask, and they just walk right by each other. And they never know that someone else is blue around them because they weren't being themselves. Be the most you can be and the good people are gonna come out the woodworks. So I got that. Is this Donald J. Trump's morning routine? A swirly twirly YouTube symbol. I wanted a YouTube tattoo, but I didn't want it to look like, this is a YouTube tattoo. Girl! Save the Arctic. This tattoo has a lot more to do with Los Angeles than it does with the Arctic itself. However, right when I got this tattoo, I donated and continuously donate to savethearctic.org. Because then I was like, okay, if it's now not my life mission to single-handedly save the Arctic, then like, what am I doing? I was born in LA, but I was raised outside of it. And when I was able to drive, I would literally just go to Los Angeles by myself. I would drive around these streets and I'd be like, one day I'm gonna live here. And on the way to Los Angeles, on one of the overpasses, someone had written Save the Arctic. And I would always see when I drive by and I would just laugh because it was like, okay, I'm stuck on the 405 freeway. Like, all right, I'll save the Arctic right now. It wasn't like .com. It wasn't like donate here. It was just like Save the Arctic. And I was like, okay, how would you like me to do this? It's Donald Trump realness. A wooden chair. The idea that home is wherever you make it. It's in people, it's in places, it's in feelings. It's not necessarily a house and brick and stone. That definition. A wrestler mask. I got this tattoo with my buddy just purely on the fact that it's like crazy how instantaneously you can connect with people. How life can just be thrown at you and people can just change you and how you can just grow and how you can find similarities in so many different stories. Ooh, Beyonce! An open 24-hour sign. After my coming out process, I was really thrown into like, okay, you gotta like buck up. You have to be your own daddy right now, and you have to find happiness within yourself, and you have to be self-sufficient. I like literally would leave my house whenever I could, and I would travel, and I would try to be motivated, and I would try to be inspired by other people, and try to find people that were similar to me. One of the places I would go was a 24/7 cafe that's been open since the 30s. It's just like a dive cafe that I loved, because it was a place where I could just go, and it was like mine. Some advice that I learned from that time in my life, and some advice I like to give and still try to live by, is that no matter what is happening, no matter what you're going through, the world is open for you 24/7. You just gotta go find it. Your bubble is this big. Whether it's your school, your home, your community, your city, whatever. We're all born into bubbles. There's a whole world out there with so many narratives and so many stories being lived. You are never alone. You just haven't seen it yet. Okay, and now for the strut.
I can't get copyright, so this is the music from my mouth. We're at the end of the video, so it doesn't really matter if you clicked off at this point. Mariah Carey is shaking!
Okay, that's all I had to strut today. Goodbye.
Has